Good evening students and welcome to my channel. So today I will talk about thyroid gland. So before talking about the thyroid gland we must know what exactly it does and what is the importance of this thyroid gland. So as everybody knows, this thyroid gland is present in the neck just on the surface of the larynx. So there are two lobes, right and left lobe, connected through the horizontal bar of the thyroid tissue, that is known as isthmus. So the main function of the thyroid is metabolic activity. So what does that mean, the metabolic activity? The metabolic activity means the whatever we consume in our diet, so that thing has to be metabolized. One thing. So various other biochemical reactions taking place in the body, so those reactions are also controlled by the thyroid gland. So whenever some person develops high level of thyroid hormones in the circulation, so that means the catabolic activities are increased. So normally what happens, there is a balance between the anabolic and the catabolic activity. That means the things which are utilized to produce that means the, suppose we take the example, the diet we take and then ultimately it is absorbed by the intestine and ultimately it is used to produce the energy. So that energy is produced in a regulated manner. When it is required, the food is digested and it is metabolized and converted into energy. So various other things also plays a role. Suppose your cardiac activities, your sleep activities and your brain activities and the temperature of the body. So all these are directly or indirectly controlled by the thyroid hormones. So if we draw the diagram, suppose this is your larynx and here is the trachea. These are the tracheal rings. So I can draw like this. So if we draw the thyroid gland, so this thyroid gland is just like a pyramidal in shape, one lobe. Here is your second lobe. So these lobes like this, they come down maybe third, fourth, sometimes up to the fifth ring, and there is interconnecting bridge of the tissues. So this is thyroid lobe, this is isthmus, so this is the, and this isthmus may be at the level of second, third or up to fourth, your tracheal ring, and this is highly vascular organ. So you must know that whenever somebody asks about the anatomy, so that means that question is mainly concerned with the clinical anatomy is expected from a general surgery students or the BDS students who are studying the general surgery as a subject. So this is your thyroid lobe, this green portion, and here is another lobe, and this is your isthmus. So now you can see, if this thyroid gland is there attached to the larynx, there must be something which is attaching this gland to the larynx. So that is the pretracheal fascia, into which it is just like enveloped, just like you can say the two layers, one behind and one front. So this green is the thyroid gland. So this fibrous tissue is fixing the thyroid to the larynx. So main function of the thyroid gland is to regulate the metabolic activity. That metabolic activity may be related to your metabolism of your food, other metabolic activities may be related with the monitoring of the. So when the metabolic activities are increased, that means your sympathetic activity is also increased, vasoconstriction will occur. There will be decrease in the weight because lot of food that is stored as a reserve is being consumed unnecessarily and the energy is produced. That means patient will have a regular tachycardia, anxiety, sweating in the hands. So all these things will be present, just like if somebody is having anxiety, जैसे भी उसको anxiety होगी उसी तरह के mostly common symptoms will be there like that. So that patient is, you can see if the patient is having, that patient will be restless होगा, thin होगा, उसको भूख ज़्यादा लगेगी या भूख उसको नॉर्मल लगेगी, लेकिन खाने के बावजूद भी उसका वेट इंक्रीज़ नहीं होगा क्योंकि जो भी खाना वो खा रहा है वो अननेसेसरीली मेटाबोलाइज हो रहा है, ज़रूरत है एनर्जी की या नहीं है। जब वो मेटाबॉलिक एक्टिविटी बढ़ जाएगी तो आपकी हार्ट रेट बढ़ जाएगी, बाकी जो एक्टिविटीज़ हैं वो बॉडी की मेटाबॉलिक एक्टिविटीज़ वो सब बढ़ जाएंगी। इससे आपकी ज़्यादा एनर्जी कंज्यूम होएगी और पेशेंट भी, टेम्परेचर भी हो सकता है ज़्यादा हो, उसको गर्मी ज़्यादा लगेगी। लोगों को कहेंगे कि ठंड लग रही है लेकिन वो कहेगा कि उसको गर्मी लग रही है। तो ये तो एक बात हो गई कि द मेन फिजियोलॉजिकल एक्टिविटी ऑफ द थायराइड। सो जब एक्टिविटीज़ कम हो जाएंगी तो उस हिसाब से आपकी मेटाबॉलिक एक्टिविटी कम हो जाएगी। जो आप खाना खा रहे हैं वो प्रॉपरली एनर्जी के लिए यूटिलाइज नहीं हो रहा तो वो कहाँ जाएगा, वो स्टोर होता जाएगा। पेशेंट का वेट बढ़ने लगेगा और बहुत सारी उसको नींद ज़्यादा आएगी, वेट बढ़ेगा, सुस्ती हो जाएगी। तो जो उसमें हाइपर एक्टिविटी थी इसमें हाइपो एक्टिविटी शुरू हो जाएगी। तो इसी तरह से ये जो थायराइड ग्लैंड है, एक तरह से आप ये मान लीजिए कि आपकी जितनी भी मेटाबॉलिक एक्टिविटीज़ हो रही हैं बॉडी के अंदर, डायरेक्टली और इनडायरेक्टली ये थायराइड ग्लैंड उनको कंट्रोल कर रहा है। As such, this thyroid gland is further controlled by this is pituitary gland and it produces thyroid stimulating hormone. तो इस तरह से pituitary फिर hypothalamus, तो these are the things and you must remember that whenever somebody asks from you what exactly is the anatomy of the thyroid gland, so you should not worry about that. You are able to draw very neat and clean diagram exactly to the book picture, so that is not expected from you. The mainly thing is that what are the clinical relations of the various structures like the arteries and veins with the nerves and with relation to the gland, surface of the gland. So all these things are expected from you if you label them properly, draw them in a right place. So that is more than sufficient, and whenever something is asked you should always write to the point, not less, not more. Thank you very much. In the next chapter we will describe the anatomy, exact anatomy of the thyroid gland, and in then the physiology, and all these things should be related to the clinical aspect of the thyroid gland. Thank you very much, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.